Yay, I made it. I was ready so early today. I had a shower about half an hour ago, all ready to go. And then I got talking to Mike, telling a story. Got Pebbles today. Don't often see Pebbles. Oh, she's got a claw stuck. There's Pebbles. Yeah, Pebbles on a live. Very rare. I think you've only seen her once on a live. She's been in a funny little mood this afternoon for some reason. Thanks for the thumbs up. That was quick, speedy. This afternoon I've started to try and catch up on people's channels a little bit. So if I haven't come on yours, I'm coming, or just give me a little comment, because I watch so many channels. If I haven't been on your channel for a bit, just drop in and say hi somewhere on a comment, and then I'll click on and remember to go to yours. I've got some new friends today, new YouTube friends. So hello to all you guys. If you stick with me, you'll know, or you'll find out, that I do shout outs for those that are constant in my community. I've just got to move my mouse off. It's on the end stream again. So, yep, hi to you. Let's roll. Oh, what am I drinking today? Pineapple juice. Pineapple juice. I keep saying that. It's not pineapple juice. It's peach juice. Peach juice. Oh, I've got another cat now. This will be an issue because it's Mr. Waffles, and Pebbles won't appreciate it if he jumps up on top of her. Yes, you can't come up today. You can't come up. Pebbles will go quite. Oh, I told you. Did you hear that? You can't come up, Waffles, today. You do a live on Wednesday. Yeah. Pebbles is fine with them all, but leave her space around her. No, Waffles. Now she's swinging her tail and he can see it and he wants to play with it. Oh dear. Oh, Pebbles has turned round now to watch him. Let's see if you can see. Well, not on my lap. There we go. There's Pebbles. And you can just about see Mr. Waffles. Oh dear, Pebbles. Yeah, I know. Waffles, you can't come up. Pebbles was here first. Oh dear, it's all happening on my life. Oh dear. Right, let's get going. Do you want to go out then, Pebbles? No? All right, you stay there then. Stop hissing. Don't need hissing. No, I don't need that all the way through my life. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's start. So we'll start today. Monday Fun Day. Oh, hello, Jimmy. How you doing? Good day, my friend. Stop by quickly. What work? Is it cocktail time already? It's just peach juice. Nothing in it. Just peach juice. And anyway, you know it's 5:30 at night anyway. Hey there, Tara. I had a great chat on your channel today. So Monday Fun Day, jokes, quotes, funs and puns. I have done some of these before. I had great big pictures. I think they were from a calendar. And on the back of the calendar was little pictures of them. So I don't know if this is all of them or some different ones or all the ones I'd saved, but I'll go through them anyway. So this first one. Mary had a little lamb. She tied it to a pylon. 10,000 volts shot up its bum and turned its wool to nylon. So there's that. Hope you like that. As I say, I have done these before, but new people probably won't have seen them anyway. And I'm sure not everyone watches all lives anyhow. I just love these. This is my sense of humour. So this is a dog driving a car. There's a dog driving a car. There. And this says, Alfie had been doing well on his driving test up until the moment a Moggy, a cat, ran across the road and he drove across 3 lawns and an allotment chasing it. So there he is on his driving test. Then we've got no one could accuse the ginger ninja of being a dirty fighter. Quite fun. This one says, the daredevil carrots diced with death once too often. The buyer, greater. I love that one. Look, can you see the little eyes? Diced with death once too often. Love it. He's obviously got a stunt bike here. Pretty cool. And then we've got, this is funny. Olive was pressed to reveal the whereabouts of the extra virgin. This reminds me a little bit of my Life of a Gingerbread Man, the story of a gingerbread man, my series on my other channel. If you don't know my other channel, I always link it below in the live, so do head on over to my other channel. It's where the fun's at as well. And there's that one. When he sat next to his doppelganger, Arthur Cucumber was completely beside himself. He's completely beside himself. That's funny. The Karate Kid finally met his match in the shape of the Ginger Ninja. Fun. Good one. I'll be lurking with the sound off while I'm working. Cool, Mr. Jimmy. This one. Oh, this last one I've got of these. So I have got more of the big ones. So I'll maybe read those another day. At the wedding, it was rather tactless of Sharon to use desiccated coconut as confetti. That's fun. I like that one. There she is. That must be Sharon. Oh dear. So there's those. Let's go on to my next section of the day. Today we're going to do knacks, hacks, facts and stats. Can be anything, any tips or hacks or facts, anything at all. And today I'm going to do cookery tips, sort of kitchen tips. Hey, Nanya. I can never say your channel name. Nanya Texas on the back 20. Hi there. Okay, so sort of cookery tips. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 today. I've marked. I'm going to do. The first one is salt will keep dry and flow freely if kept in the refrigerator. Hello, New Beginnings and everyone. Oh, hello, Mr. J. How are you doing? Nice to see you. The second one we do is, you know, when you spill milk on the oven top, if the milk boils over, sprinkle plenty of salt on it immediately and brush off. This eliminates a smell of burning milk. Next one. Bread will keep up to 3 weeks in a fridge if wrapped in foil and put on a low shelf. Now, if you're in a hot country like me, we have to keep bread in the fridge anytime anyway. We could never just leave it out on the side or in a bread bin or anything like that. Next one. To cut bread really thin, keep dipping the knife into very hot water and dry before using. And the last one for today of these kitchen cookery tips. Make golden crumbs for risottos by crushing cornflakes. That's a pretty good tip, probably a bit healthier too. Okay, nice to see you all, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Next section, we're going to do coffee break. What to watch, something you may have missed seeing. Well, today I actually posted a video asking you 12 questions. And if you would like, I would really appreciate it if you made a video so you can answer all the questions and post it on your channel. Let me know your URL if you do that, because then I will give a shout out to you if you post it on YouTube. And then I'll probably link all the videos under the main video for people to watch. And as I say, I'll give you a shout out. It's 12 different questions. And I posted that today, but I've also answered them myself afterwards. And I didn't really think about the answers while I was making up the questions. As you could see in the video, I'm like, oh, I don't know. But do make an answer. If you don't want to make a video or you haven't got a channel, then just look at the questions. If you want to answer just a few, then you can always put it in the comment under the video. That would be appreciated. And what to watch on your coffee break, well, do watch that one. But under this live in the description, I've posted 2 more Q&A videos that I've done before. So if you're someone who likes Q&As, then have a go at those as well. So that's what to watch in your coffee break today or tea break is some Q&As. I love Q&As. I've said before, probably my most favourite thing to do. I actually got asked questions before. Tom Girl City Squad, who's on now, she actually asked some questions before, and I did a video on my other channel of those as well. So if you don't know my other channel, it is linked below, so you can go and look at and find those. Always love Q&As. If any of you want to, like Tom Girl City did, just give a whole lot of questions, email them to me. My email's also below. All my links are normally below my lives, if you ever want to find emails or anything like that, or my PayPal, those kind of things, all below. If you want to send me a whole lot of questions, then I will make a video just on your questions, answering them. So that's fun. Texas Jan, hello there. Have an appointment this morning, but we'll come back and watch the replay. All my best wishes on to you too, my friend. How are you doing? Nice to see you. We've got quite a little crowd coming in early today. I know a lot of people it's a difficult time for, so a lot of people do watch the playback normally. Thanks for the thumbs up. They're popping up fast. Okay, next section today. I'm going to do pastimes. So this could be about music, videos, computer games, board games, anything that passed time in past times. And this is a fun one. I choreographed a show many years ago, and one half of the show was TV programs, so dances and things based on TV programs, characters, that kind of thing. And the other half, the second half, was films. That was a pretty fun one. And I always decorated the performance area, or the audience area and everything. I would always decorate the theme of the show. And what I did in the, as they were coming in, because, you know, people have to get there early before they're seated and all that, I put out some little odd facts about film and TV, lots of little bits, so they could walk around and read different bits while they were waiting for the performance. And I've actually found those, so I thought I'd read some of those to you. Patty Southern Kitchen, hello there, everyone's popping in today. That's so lovely. I think we're all trying to get back to normal. I've been trying to catch up with a lot of people's channels today. Haven't made it on everyone's, obviously, because I've ended up watching quite a few lives, which I love watching lives when it gels with my time, because I'll give you some idea. It's now 5:45 at night for me. So it's very difficult your times to match mine normally, which is why I appreciate so much when you can be here. So I do like watching lives, but I'm not someone who goes on a live and then goes off a live. I like to sit there and be in the chat. And if I do drop out, I normally say, like today, I had to have a shout before my live and get a bit sorted. But yeah, I got well caught up with some of the lives. Anyway, so I'm going to read you a few fun film facts. If you don't know any of these films, I apologise. I've tried to pick out ones I think people might know of. In Father of the Bride, and if you haven't seen that, do Google it if you like some comedy. In Father of the Bride, Annie and Brian marry on January the 6th. But in the opening montage of Father of the Bride 2, there is a framed invitation of their wedding, which states they were married on October the 9th. Ooh, find a continuity person. I love watching for things like that aren't good continuity. Patty says, thanks for visiting my house this morning. Oh, you're very welcome. Pebbles, you're knocking the table, making the light flash. Yes, you were one of the lucky ones, Patty. I've got so many to catch up with. Okay, towards the end of Forrest Gump, Forrest narrates that his wife died on a Saturday. When he is at her grave in the next scene, the tombstone shows her passing on March the 22nd, 1982, which is a Monday. Who worked that one out? Who worked that one out? My goodness. That probably was just a random thing rather than a mistake, if you like. But film buffs do like to check these things. Okay. Actress Michelle Pfeiffer was the first choice to play Clarice Starling in the movie Silence of the Lambs. She turned down the role because she said it was too scary. Oh dear. Okay, next one, Ghostbusters. The original title for Ghostbusters in 1984 was Ghost Smashers. Can't see that. Often films and TV programme series have what they call working title. It's never meant to be the real title, and sometimes it's to hide what the film is going to be made. So sometimes hide something. I can't see Ghost Smashers would have been the real title. No. Okay. The largest ever indoor set was the UFO landing site built for the climax of Steven Spielberg's Close Encounters of the Third Kind in 1977. The smallest set for the entire action of a movie in terms of confined acting space was the lifeboat in Alfred Hitchcock's Lifeboat in 1944. If you know any fun facts, I love things like that. I would rather watch a behind the scenes of a film or TV program than an actual program, but that's my background. That's my background, so that's probably why. I don't know if any of you know Doc Martin. We've just been watching the behind the scenes of filming Doc Martin because that's finished now forever. The whole thing's finished. I know that's gone out to many countries, so maybe you're aware of it. But the Doc Martin we have is different actors, and the stories are slightly different. Each country has taken it and had their own actors, so it's not exactly the same. Spider-Man. The spider used in the 2002 movie Spider-Man was a Stetolda spider. I don't know if I've said that right. Not a black widow. The spider was given anesthesia and was then painted blue and red. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. But I suppose they don't want the real poisonous spider. You community are so awesome. The chat is just filling up with you all saying hello to everybody else and good wishes. I really love that. You're awesome. You're really awesome. Charlie Chaplin. The popular name of Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin, 1889 to 1977. He was a film actor and director born in London. In his early silent comedies, he adopted the bowler hat, outturned feet, moustache, and walking cane, which became his hallmark, as in The Gold Rush and many others. His first sound film was The Great Dictator in 1940. In Limelight, 1952, he acted, directed, and composed the music and dances. He was awarded an Oscar in 1972. That's a long time after he was popular, for goodness sake. Okay, The Pink Panther, 1963, a year before I was born, in case you're curious. When Ava Gardner left the cast abruptly, Peter Ustinov followed. He was the man who would be Clouseau. A desperate Edwards hired Sellers. He rushed to location on a Friday and the shoot began on the Monday. The actor and the director improvised new Clouseau material. It wasn't long before the lead, David Niven, realised his film had been stolen from under him. So Peter Sellers was not supposed to be Clouseau. Going back to show you out. Oh, thanks, Tara. Lovely. Oh, and Tara's got a set. Oh, she's got channels, but she's got one now with her mum as well. What's it called? If you're there, Tara, or when you come back in, type what your channel's called, the one with you and your mum. I've forgotten what it's called now. Okay, Wizard of Oz. Judy Garland's blue and white gingham pinafore dress from the Wizard of Oz sold for $480,000 at an auction in Beverly Hills by an unidentified buyer. The dress was made by the famous MGM costume designer Adrian Greenberg, who was known as Adrian. The dress, however, did not fetch anything near the $4.6 million spent last year on Marilyn Monroe's white subway dress from the 1955 film The 7-Year Itch, or the $3.7 million taken for the Audrey Hepburn dress from My Fair Lady. Oh, thanks, Patty. Oh, this showed you on my community tab. Oh, cool. Tara, can you put the title of your channel that you're doing with your mum? The title of it, because I can't remember what it is. For some reason, I've got two tabs open. What's that other tab up there? Okay. The Wizard of Oz. The MGM film, released in 1939, was based on a book by L. Frank Baum. The L stands for Linman, over 30 years earlier. The role of Dorothy is always associated with Judy Garland, then aged 17, but ironically only because the first choice, Shirley Temple, more suited to the part at age 10, was not allowed to relinquish her contract with 20th Century Fox. Garland's well-developed figure had to be squeezed into a painful love corset for each filming. It overran on budget by $1 million and saw off 10 scriptwriters and 4 directors. One had the idea of scrapping Somewhere Over the Rainbow because the film was too long. It went on to win an Oscar, and The Wizard of Oz topped the box office takings in the 1930s. Bud Ebsen, who swapped roles with Ray Bolger, and played the Tin Man instead of the Scarecrow, was taken ill suffering from a chest complaint. It was found the makeup used to create the effect on his skin, aluminum dust, had got into his lungs. He was then replaced by Jack Haley. The 1939 version holds a record for the largest cast of midgets and dwarves, 116. Since the MGM film, the only other significant Oz movies have been The Wiz, based on an all-black musical, which became a Broadway hit in 1975, and Disney's 1985 film Return to Oz. Hey, Ashley. Oh, it suddenly dawned on you. Do you know what? I've never heard that, Ashley. In case you guys don't know, quite a little while back, Ashley changed his channel name to Jason Statham to Ashley's Allotment Adventures. No longer diaries, folks. No longer. It's adventures now. There's going to be some fun going on because he has a new plot. So do check out that. Hey, do you Mama grows? All the sunshine comes. Is that sunshine for dawn? Ah, right. This is Tara's channel she's now doing with her mum. Thanks, Tara. Tara and Tammy at the City. Tara and Tammy at the City. Do check it out. I subbed to it today, but I haven't watched any of it yet because, as I say, I've been bumping around. And Tara will forgive me because I spent quite some time today on her channel, on her live. So there we go. So we've got a couple more. Just want to make a note of Tara's channel name, other one, because I will promote it and I'll forget what it is. Where is it? Tara and Tammy and the City. Tara and Tammy and Tammy and the City. There we go. Okay, so we've got a couple more film fun facts. Disney. In 1919, 18-year-old Walt Disney teamed up with Ub Iwerks to produce a series of cartoons called Alice in Cartoonland. The Walt Disney Company was founded in 1923, and in 1927, Walt came up with the idea for an animated mouse called Mortimer Mouse. His wife Lillian convinced him to change it to Mickey Mouse. And last one, the first animation picture to be nominated for Best Picture Oscar was Disney's Beauty and the Beast in 1991. It did not win, however. Oh dear. So that's my fun facts of film, the big screen. Hey, Andy T-Show, how are you doing? Thanks for all those thumbs up, guys. That's awesome. As I say, normally a lot of my viewers for lives are the next day or so on and so forth because of your times. So I do always go back sort of maybe 24 hours later and just see how many watched for the lives. And I think I've got the thumbs up I normally have in total after the event. So thanks for that. It's a good day. Thank you so much. And it's peach juice for those asking. My mum told me to tell you thank you so much. Oh, that's lovely. Tammy is so appreciative when I say hello to her, and I love her for that. It's lovely. Only talking, taking the mic. Yes, very funny, Ashley. Very funny. We just scroll. I think you're all just saying hellos and stuff, but I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Just check in. No one's there. Oh, did you get the comment? I can do it again if you didn't. There we go. So yeah, check out Tara and Tammy and the City. I expect it's going to be fun. I don't know. As I said, I just subbed it earlier because I've been trying to catch up with some folk. Okay, let's move on. What should we do now? Let's do. I shall repeat myself. I like to share things about Cyprus. I've actually made a huge video, haven't posted it yet, about all products of Cyprus. I'm going to slowly go through each one in turn. And I like to remind people, this is the flag of Greece. Cyprus is not a Greek island. A lot of people think it is because we speak Greek as a second language. Cypriot is the language in Cyprus. Greek is our second language. This is the flag of Cyprus. So I want to share some things about Cyprus. And I thought I'd talk to you today. I'd read you about Cito. You're like, what? You talk about what? What? On Sundays, all Cypriot families normally eat macaronia ke pisto stew funo. Funo being the oven, or funo is the oven. So it's macaroni roasted in the oven. Basically, to us, it's a bit like, looks like lasagna. So imagine lasagna, but with layers of macaroni. There you have it. It usually consists of a leg of lamb or a large chicken surrounded by potatoes, baked in plenty of fat and seasoned to the liking of the family. To prepare it is very easy and can be done normally by the men folk. So think like barbecues when the men do the cooking. The macaroni is the woman's speciality. It's either boiled and served with tomato sauce and grated cheese, or baked in the oven with mincemeat, and the sauce that you get the same on moussaka. Every neighbourhood has a kind baker somewhere who, in the old days, for a shilling, would look after the Sunday cooking, and thus permitted the housewife to go to church or to a wedding or visit a friend instead of spending her usual morning in the kitchen. There are not many bakers left in the main cities that will do this. Incidentally, on certain days of the week, the baker would also bake your biscuits for you if you took him the prepared dough. He would then give you a large baking tray to bake them on. It's cooked in either a large round aluminium or aluminum or a copper baking dish, or in a glazed earthenware or Pyrex dish. The basic recipe is 1 small leg of lamb, 1 to 2 kilograms, 1.5 kilograms of large potatoes, 1 to 2 large ones per person, 1.5 cups of corn oil or fat, 1.5 cups of water, 1 lemon, and salt and pepper to season. Wash the meat, rub with quartered lemon, and then with 1 tablespoon of salt, and sprinkle with pepper. Slit into 2 or 3 places and put in the middle of a baking dish. Peel the potatoes. You could do that the night before and leave them in water, and then cut each one in half lengthways, making a slit in the back. Toss in salt and pepper and place them around the meat. Add water and fat, and it's ready to be taken to a loving husband to cook for you, or to the baker. So I hope that is something of interest to you. How's the weather there today? If you're speaking to me, I've been out gardening this morning, so it's still pretty warm. They do say we might get rain in a few days, only spitties. I don't know if we will or not, because they don't do weather in our region. You know how you get your town or your city, and we're abandoned village, so nothing is related to our area. Plus although we're up on the mountain, we're kind of surrounded by quite high, so we're almost on a mountain, but there's a big dip round us, and the weather you can literally watch go over that part up around the back and up to the higher Traditionzs mountains. So a lot of the weather does miss us, but if we get a thunderstorm, it can get trapped like a bay. It can get trapped in our area. So we get a lot of electrical storms here. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Here where I am, it's nice and sunny but chilly. It's cold here very early in the morning. We get up about 6 o'clock and you need to put a jumper on then. And this time of night, what is it now? 6 o'clock. So I've just put a jumper on after I have my shower because it will start getting quite cool. We'll cool down now. So, let's see. I can't see what you put, so don't worry, Tara. I can't see it. Okay. Oh, my light's gone. It does that. Freaky. Freaky. Let's move on to do Blast from the Past. And what I would do today is translation. Translation. That's not the word. What's the word I want? Conversion. That's it. Conversions. That's what I want to say. Cooking conversions. So you might want to make a note of how far in we are to this if you want to write it down at some point later on. If you do cooking, so make a note of how far into this stream we are. I see, 36 minutes. So just after 36 minutes, 37 minutes by the time I get speaking. So this is a conversion between imperial and American. And you will see when I do my recipes, I do try and put all conversions in. So today, let's do liquid measures, conversions. So, liquid measures, the imperial versus American. So in imperial first, a 1/4 pint of liquid would be 2/3 of a cup of liquid. 1/2 pint of liquid would be 1 1/4 cups. 1/4 of a pint would be 2 cups. 1 pint would be 2 1/2 cups. 1 1/2 pints would be 3 3/4 cups. 2 pints would be 5 cups, approximately 2 1/2 pints. Let's do oven temperatures. This is something I really can't get my head around. I have to always look it up. I can't work it out. Very cool would be gas mark 1/4 to 1/2. Electric Fahrenheit would be 225 to 250. Centigrade would be 110 to 120. Cool or slow cook, 1, gas mark 1, would be Fahrenheit 275, centigrade 140. Cool or slow, gas mark 2, would be 300 Fahrenheit, 150 centigrade. Warm is gas mark 3, which is 325 Fahrenheit, 160 centigrade. Moderate is gas mark 4, which is 350 Fahrenheit or 180 centigrade. Moderately hot will be gas mark 5, which is 375 Fahrenheit or 190 centigrade. Fairly hot is gas mark 6, which is 400 Fahrenheit, 200 centigrade. Hot is gas mark 7, 425 Fahrenheit, 220 centigrade. Very hot is gas mark 8, which is 450 Fahrenheit, 230 centigrade. And very hot is also gas mark 9, which is 475 Fahrenheit or 240 centigrade. And I'll do one more conversion today for you. This is solid measures. Half an ounce is imperial. The metric in grams is 15. Imperial ounce is 7. Metric grams. Oh, I've jumped across. Let's start again. Imperial ounces, half an ounce in metric grams, 15. 1 ounce is 25 grams. 1.5 ounces is 40 grams. 2 ounces, 50 grams. 2.5 ounces, 65 grams. 3 ounces, 75 grams. 4 ounces, 100 grams. 4.5 ounces, 125 grams. 5 ounces, 150 grams. 6 ounces, 175 grams. 7 ounces, 210 grams. 8 ounces, 225 grams. 9 ounces, 250 grams. 10 ounces, 275 grams. 11 ounces, 300 grams. 12 ounces, 350 grams. 13 ounces, 375 grams. 14 ounces, 400 grams. 15 ounces, 420 grams. 1 pound is 450 grams. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Need some juice now. Need some juice. Okie dokie. Let's do art and craft part. Oh, arts and crafts, arts and craft. Now, I quite like colouring in patterns. Let's find a good one for you. Oh, that's interesting, that one. Oh, find one I've done. Look, patterns. I haven't finished that one, obviously. These sort of things. Now, I know there's a lot of adult colouring books out there. And I picked one up a while ago in Jumbo. It said adult colouring. And I like all the little intricate things. And it was just like a normal colouring book. It wasn't intricate or anything. I don't want that. So I'm quite into these. Let's try and find another one I've done. Oh, like this. The more intricate, the better. Now, would you do each one exactly the same? Or would you do each one different? Or would you do opposites? Would you make that all like look similar? Or would you make them different? Oh, that's a nice bit. Wait. Around the edge of that one. That's the middle. But look, around the edge. Oh, you love it. I love colouring. I do. Now, what I've done with this, because when they're done, I was like, oh, what will I do with them when they're done? But what I do is, if you can see, each one's on a page, and then the back of each page, there's nothing. So I'm using it as a notebook, so I can still colour them, but I'm using the pages as a notebook. Wow. So it's not wasteful. I would call them all different colours. You do them all different colours. Yes, I use it as a notebook. I'll try and show you some I've done. Ooh. It's very good hand-to-eye coordination for me to practice. I can't do it for too long, because if I do it for too long, my hand gets stuck holding pens. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh. Quite like that one. Your mum says she loves your background. She's sitting watching with me. Hello, Tammy. These are stickers people sent me. And then anyone who sends me cards or anything, go on there. I was thinking about changing this bit. I don't know if I like the board, whether it's too busy. This bit's all right. I don't know what to do with this bit. I don't know if I like this bit. I think it looks messy. So I don't know. That will be a future thought. That one's quite nice. I've got 2 of these books and they're different patterns. But this is the only one I've used for a notebook at the minute. Oh, that one's nice. Yes, could do something. I don't like big spaces. I'd probably do something else within this big space. I wouldn't just colour that a colour. Would not do that. There's that one. That one's quite good. But again, there's spaces. I really want something with even smaller bit. Oh, I saw on a channel. The channel's called the Dale Tribe. The cat wants to get down. Hold on. If you haven't seen the cat, if you wasn't on at the beginning, she's been on my lap all the time. There's a pebble. Bye, Pebble. That's Pebbles. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, a channel called the Dale Tribe. Really great channel they are. They're in Colorado. They don't post all the time now, just randomly, but they've done a few over Christmas. And she had, the mum, Amy, she had a colouring book for Christmas, about this sort of size, I would say it is. And it looks like the picture, well, I only saw one page she was doing, almost like, you know how you get a circle and it's a maze, and it's like pathways, a maze all going round, like a maze. It looks like that. And I don't know how she knows which bits to colour, but you have to colour certain. Just think of a circle with lots of inner circles going into the middle. That's what it is. But there's little breaks round parts of those lines. And she colours it in and it reveals a picture. And I need to ask her where she gets that from. That looks really good. Hey, Tammy in the city. Hey. See, now I've got the link up there now. Yay. Hi there, Tammy. So, yeah, it looked like, as I say, a circle and then another circle within it, another one in it, and another one until it gets smaller and smaller. But as I say, on each of those bands of circle, there must be little lines and it tells you what colour, what bits. And it was all, the one she did was the big bad wolf from the 3 Pigs, it turned out. And you couldn't tell what it was going to be till she finished it. So I don't know if she got it from Amazon or something like that. We can't get anything from Amazon. They won't deliver to Cyprus. Hi, Tom, my little buddy. Oh, hi, Mum. Oh, look. Yes, that's Pebbles. We've got 4 cats. Got Pebbles, Fossil, they're the 2 girls. And then we've got Mr. Colin Waffles as a boy and Kit is a boy. So we've got 4 cats. You rarely see Pebbles on the lives. And if you go back to the beginning of today's live, you'll see she had a fight with Mr. Colin Waffles because he wanted to get up. That one's different. Quite like that one. Love your cat. She's a pretty one. Well, that one's like that because you can do all sorts there. You could do all sorts with that. As I say, I wouldn't just colour that as it is. I'd probably, you could do a different picture in each square, couldn't you? That would look really creative. My daughter has let me borrow her laptop to watch our live stream. Oh, she's lovely, isn't she, Tammy? Isn't she lovely? A treasure. How old's your son, Tammy? How old's your son? I know he's grown up. He's grown up. Didn't know how old he was. Are you wondering how I know you've got a son? Did I show you that one? I quite like that one. I'm trying to find some more that I've done. I think I've done more in the other book. Yeah, I'll find you. Oh, that one's interesting. So we've got circles. Ooh, circles. Oh, this one sends your eyes funny. Now, what would you do there? Would you just do random colours? I have to make patterns, so I'd have to do some sort of repeat pattern on that somehow. I couldn't just do them all totally different colours. There'd have to be some pattern to that. Some pattern. Oh, this one's boring. See, this is what I would not like to do. I'd have to be creative with that. Perhaps draw like lines and then get smaller, smaller, smaller and keep changing the colour or something. My daughter is my sunshine, my best friend. Oh, you're adorable, you two. So adorable. Oh, these look like Christmas trees. Look, they're Christmas trees. You could decorate those. Decorate those ones. It's a big book. Look, it's quite big. I'll find some more I've done. Oh, that was Christmas trees. Now these are like oak trees or something. Could draw different fruit on each one. That would be fun. Different fruit. I'm not showing you everyone. We'll be here too long. Oh, that one's interesting. Yes, that's interesting. So you could wallpaper your room with them all, really, couldn't you? Oh, dropped it then. Oh, that looks like the old-fashioned telephone dials. Mum, thank you. I love you so much. I love the way you two communicate on my chat. Are you sitting next to each other? Or are you in the other room? Doesn't say. Just said, let me borrow a laptop. Are you side by side again? You did that once on my live. You were talking to each other on my chat, and you said you were sitting next to each other. That's so funny. There. I do apologise for my hair, by the way. I was talking about I'm trying to grow my fringe out. Grow my fringe out. Or bangs, you call them bangs. And I'm at that stage where I just get so fed up with it that I just go and snip it. And each time I'm like, no, I shouldn't have done that. We're sitting right next to each other. I knew it. I so knew it. Oh, this one. I like this. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. What I used to do with these is when I ran a dance school, I used to photocopy these and then put them out on the table for like the little brothers and sisters could sit and colour them while they're waiting for their brother and sisters dancing. You're using your phone. Oh, this one. That's nice. But again, what would you do in the middle here? I think I would have liked more of these small, all amongst it. All amongst it. Ooh, this one's interesting. Now, see, I would probably now carry on drawing these big around. Now, do you see them flat? Do you see them going inwards to the hole? Or do you see them coming outwards? Do they look like just flat drawings? Or if you stare at them, do they look like you could go in to the small bit? Or do they look like this is the bottom and they go up to the point? Or do some look one way and some look the other way? Because they're different directions. Your perspective might be to see some going upwards, some going in like a hole. Interesting. I love your wonderful sense of humour. You're a joy. Are you talking to your daughter again? I see them going in and out. That's what I see in a picture. In and out. Yeah, I think it depends which direction they are. Oh, I've turned it backwards to book now. That's like we've seen those. We've got some flowers. I think they're flowers. So you could draw leaves and vines and things up these. I like those books where they didn't have them when I was younger, but I think had they have had them when I was younger, I probably would have had one. It's kind of like a activity book, but the pages are all different. It might say, "Oh, draw how you feel today," and then the next page might be, "You look through a window, draw what you see." Those kind of ideas. I think I would have liked something like that. I find those things quite expensive. I see them both ways, and it's you, Dawn. I'm saying to you, I knew that. You actually called me Dawn then. You never called me Dawn. You never called me Dawn. Hey. You know, no one in Cyprus calls me Dawn, don't you? Because Dawn isn't a name they can say. Cypriot for dawn, meaning the early morning, the sunrise. Dawn is Avye, and that's what they call me. They say Avye. Avye. I can't find many that I've done in this book. Oh, see, this is a no. There's too much big space. Too much big space on that one. Have to do something else. I tell you what I could do with I had an old colouring book, and I've showed this before with my art. I used to just use a glue pen and then put glitter. So these big spaces you could do like glitter, stick glitter in, so you colour all the bits first and then glitter the big spaces. That would be quite fun. I've got loads of bits of old craft. I should get them out and use them. That one, I like that one. See, that's more intricate. That's more what I like to colour. Something quite intricate. That one's interesting. They look like pears. I think they're supposed to be pears because they've got leaves, look, and stalks. But this circle thing, this is like that I was telling you about Amy that had the colouring thing. It was all like circles like this, circle, circle, circle. And then I imagined there were some sort of lines that I couldn't see, like different places, and it would tell her what bit to colour, what colour. And it was just circles. And it made different pictures. As I say, if it's Amazon, I can't get it. Oh, this one's just like colouring in a picture, nearly. Sort of a pattern. Yes, it is a pattern. It's like flowers. See if there's a price on this. Yes, this was from England. £2.99. So not bad, really, when you think how thick it is. There's apples now to go with the pears. I love painting. Do you like to paint? Yes. I've got a video coming out on my other channel where I'm actually now trying to sell some of my paintings for donations. So that's coming up. Oh, this one's nice. Ooh, this is probably my favourite so far. Now look, isn't that something? Oh, Pebbles is back. Oh, that's because you can't get out, can you? Kitchen door's shut. You're stuck in here with me. Yeah, I like that one. I like that. Is it Mandela? Where they make all those sort of patterns. And the henna that people do on their hands. I like that as well. I like patterns. I used to do a bit of henna on my hands, making self the patterns. And I think I've said before, if I ever had a tattoo, it would be like a henna type pattern. Not on my hand necessarily. I want it on the top of my foot. And I've said this before, no one would do it on the top of your foot because they say it's so painful it would be to do it. But that's what I'd have. If I ever had a tattoo, it would be on the top of my foot. Because that doesn't matter then what you wear, does it? And if you wear sandals or something in the summer, well, it's sort of beachy then as well. I wouldn't have one on my body. That's just personal. That I wouldn't want one on my body. There's this one. That one's quite nice. It's quite good. Go to do your question challenge. I think Tammy should do it as well separately. Do it separately and see what your answers are if you have similar thoughts. I think you should both do it separately. That one. So you know I like that one because it's intricate. That intricate. That one's not bad. Ooh, this one. Now that's intricate. These bits. Ooh. I suppose, yeah, you could put them up as wallpaper. You could put them under a glass table, under a piece of glass, and then you could change them up. You could get one photo frame that size, and then every now and then you could change them. I'm going to do a question challenge. I read that. Yeah. Cool. When you do it, Tara, let me know, and then I'll link it. I will do a question challenge too. Yeah, separately. Yeah, cool. That'll be fun. Yeah, let me know when you've done them if I don't see them. Because they will be cool. And then I can link them. That one's sort of the start of a mandala. That's sort of a mandala type pattern. The start of it, the centre, and then it'd be more intricate round. Yes. The square sort of thing. That's probably quite a good one to do. Now, again, with that, does it look flat? Does it look like it's going backwards to the middle? Or does it look like it's coming forwards? Where's the cat gone? Ooh. That one. Yeah, I'd have to add something in those big rectangles and squares. That one, quite like that. Quite like that. You might like my last live. I was going through my music books. Going through my music sheet books. That one looks like infinity. Cool. It does. Ah, here's one I've sort of made a start on. Now that's gone against what I said about I have to make some sort of pattern. I was obviously in the stage of going through what colours I had. Got a big tray of colour pencils. Oh, this one. Look, I've done this one. That one's cool. That's cool. I've trouble drawing straight lines. And if I use a ruler, the line will still not be straight because I'll move the ruler. I have trouble drawing straight lines, I really do. There's a bubble one. I like because they overlap. Then what do? You'd lose the circle. How would you do it? Unless you did say one circle, but all the sections in, say, blue, all different shades of blue. So you could still see that's one circle. Maybe. I'm trying to find some more that I've done in it. That one I made a start of. Yeah, see, I've tried to, so I obviously had lots of different colour yellows, then different sort of greenies, bluey purples. Need to start on that one. Oh, that one's boring. Oh, that one's very boring. Have to do something else with that. There must be more I've done in this one, surely. Did we see that one? I think we saw that one. Can't remember. Looks, the one before the bubbles look like stars. Yes. Right, looks like, so yeah, it did. This reminds me of the old-fashioned telephones before buttons, like the dial look on a telephone. Do you know anyone who still has those? Your public phones, they're all buttons now, aren't they? In America, they're all buttons now. Oh, hello, Pebbles. Come on then. You want to come back? You want to go out? I'm just going to let the cat out. 1 minute. I'll be back. Yes, you want to go out. No, you do. That wants to go out. Oh, sorry, Pebble. I'm back. She couldn't get out. Yeah, so that reminds me of the old telephones. That one, that's quite good, that one. Quite intricate. As I say, I've got another book. Let's see that one. Must be the other book that I've done lots in. Look, that one. And look, that fireworks. Oh, I've got an app where it's fireworks. You sort of move your finger around the screen and the fireworks go off and follow where you've gone around with your fingers, and then they explode. Quite interesting. I don't think I've coloured anymore in this one. Just flicking through. You saw the pairs, didn't you? I showed you the pairs that I'd coloured. I'm sure I showed you that one. There's that one. Yeah, I think that was the first one I showed you coloured. Just going through to see if there's any. The apples. See, I showed the apples coloured. Interesting. That's so 70s style, right? I meant the phone, yes. Yes, so 70s. I don't think I coloured any more in that one. That's a start. That's a start. As I say, I've used all the back of them as a notebook. I don't think there's any more coloured. The other one there or not? I don't know where the other book is. I think that's... I don't know where the other one is, actually. Yeah, probably with my craft stuff, the other one. Probably with the other one. I'm going to colour and put them on the wall. I don't know. As I say, I think I'm keeping that one because it's so thick. I'm just using the other side as a notebook. Can you read? That's Greek. That's Greek. It's all Greek. It's my little Greek notebook. Takes back to being kid again. Yeah, that's funny. What else do you remember? That's one of the 20 questions, actually. There's something about your old toys. Love colouring, putting stuff on my wall. Yes. What was I thinking of doing? Oh, you can't see, but the rest of this wall, where this finishes, it's quite a long stretch of wall until you get to my sort of craft cupboard. It's a wardrobe, but it's got hanging shelves. So that's all my craft stuff over there. And I was thinking maybe I want to go through all my old photos. So I was thinking about maybe making like a memory board type thing on there. And then I thought, instead of sticking it straight to the wall, if I actually, like old photos and things, because once before I did do that many years ago, but then I moved and you couldn't get the things off the wall again. So maybe I could put something like this, but not this. something not actually completely attached to the wall that I could put things on. And because this isn't a real wall, this is like, it's not a real wall. It is a wall, but it's not like a brick wall. It's not hardboard, not chipboard. Anyway, it's like thin. It's thin wall, because this room here was added onto the house with what is the kitchen just there. That's an extension. Before we lived here, that's the kitchen. And then this was a bedroom for the lady who cooked for the man who lived here. So she had like her own room here, bedroom, but it was her room, and then straight onto the kitchen. And to build that, this behind me here was originally an open corridor and then an open sided garage, but we turned that into, blocked it off to make it a whole room over there. There is a corridor behind this wall, and then there's a door into what was the garage, inside the garage, but we've made that a spare room or a guest room with massive walk-in cupboards for storage. I loved riding bikes with my friend Timmy when I was a kid. Oh, I love doing question challenges. They're fun. They're my most favourite videos. And below this, I've put 2 more that I've previously done. That people have sent me questions. I just love doing them. I really do. I don't know why. I just love answering questions. So that's why as soon as Tara did those other questions, I'm like, oh, I'm doing that. I'm doing the questions. So if you want to just send me a whole list of questions, I'll do them. I've got, oh, you don't do email, do you? I was going to say I've got my email below. Oh, you can just send them. But yeah, I just love answering questions. And one of the ones I've listed below, I can't remember which one of the ones it is, probably the second one I've linked below. I actually went to a different place to answer each question, different part of my land or my garden, and I just had fun doing different things in between the questions. I still have to give you a shout out. That's all right, you're sharing me. Yeah, we had today on hanging Mr. J popped on, and when he was on my live, maybe a couple back, he was on it, and I said, I know your name. Well, I don't know where I know you from. He went, Tara. I was like, oh yeah, from Tara's channel. So yeah, you get me new people. Did you get Light and Love? Did you hear from her? I know she's had issues and sorting her job out. Love hanging with Mr. J. Is really awesome. Lovely. And today, I went on the live of the Stock Explorer on Nora's channel, because you said, oh, pop on hers if you can. And I saw she said she was going to be doing a live. So I checked when that was. And as you saw, I was on that. And you're right, she's awesome straight away. She said, this is someone who's like community. So yeah, like Love's doing good. I haven't caught up with her. I did see one of hers recently, actually, where she was saying about that giving her time off of work. So yeah, I like her. She's really sweet, really lovely. Have you met anyone, Tara? Have you actually physically met anyone, any of YouTubers? That's something I'd love to do, but obviously being in Cyprus, not possible. But when you're in America, I don't know how near to you anybody is, if you can actually meet anyone. That would be pretty cool. Would be really, really cool. All these meetups and that. You haven't met any. No. Is there any near you? Do you know? I don't know where a lot of them actually are, to be honest. Yeah, that would be really awesome. Yeah, someone like Denise or Light and Love. I think It'd be awesome if you could meet them. Denise said she might come down to visit me. Wow. And Light and Love will come down to, oh, it'd be lovely. Can you imagine doing a live with all three of you? And then I'd be on the other end, typing, going, hello. I want to be there. I think one of the best lives I've ever seen was when we were on your one and we were all dressing up and messing about. Do you remember? That was one of the best lives ever. And we all kept clicking off, putting something else on and clicking back on. That Love's wonderful friend. We've known her for years. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know you've known her a long time. Oh, that explains why you're all so tight together. Wow, she's lovely. She really is. Her and Denise, really nice. Yeah, that live we did was so funny, and I kept coming on with different masks on, and that was fun. That was really fun. She's my friend. I know Denise for a long time too. Wow. How long have you been doing your channel for? I know you've switched about, but how long have you actually been on YouTube for? When did you very first begin YouTube? How long ago? How many years? Do you know? Because sometimes what it says isn't right when you look at YouTube. Me and my mum would love to make a girl band. Wow. That would be really cool. Yeah, I saw your one where you were playing and you were showing pictures of Denise and Light and Love. And I saw you playing there and I thought, oh, you're really good. Started your channel. Wow, 2015. I think mine's possibly 3 years. Let me look, because I did used to date when I posted a video, so the first ones will have a date. Let's see, my first video. I'm sure I used to put the date where it was posted. Let me see. So we talk about when I first posted. 2018. 23rd of August 2018. And that's when I posted my very first videos. I don't know. I don't think I started YouTube even before that, signed up. Yeah, 23rd of August 2018, my first video went up. So what's that? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 5 years. Oh my goodness, I would have guessed 3 years. Wow. Wow. Tara and Tammy in the city. I would be the singer, right? Oh, Tara said. Oh, Tara said. Tara said. What does Tammy say? Yes, but I had to start all over again. Yeah, I know, several times. Okay. Tara on drums, Denise on guitar. And what would I be? Your cheerleader? I've got pom-poms. I'll be your cheerleader. Tara's so good at doing funky things with videos and that. I guess if I feel myself doing something, you could put it on like green screen or something behind, so I could be there. Oh, I'd dance. I'd be a dancer. Yeah, I'd be like the dancer. I know what I could play. I haven't got it here, have I? No. My tambourine, yeah. Oh dear. Don't mean to brag, but I'm a really good singer. That's great. What style will it be? So what type of music, or would it be a mixture? Because really you're supposed to have a type of music. I made a short. You're in it. And Denise is in it. Well, I'm in it. Me? Little me? I need to go find that. Do you know what it's called? My mum can take that because she will be the singer. I'm in the short. One of your shorts. You're in the video. Which one is it? Oh my goodness. I nearly watched some of your I did watch that one that I said where you're playing the guitar, and then I was going to watch some more and I saw you were live. I said, oh no, I'd rather come on and see you live. So I didn't look through what there was. The Go-Go's, Pat Benatar. Ooh. Let's see if I can find it. Ooh. Let's see if I can find it. Wait, I have to be careful I don't come out the page. Wait. Oh, I've just got rid of my other tab. Right, wait. I can't see the chat for a minute, so just wait. If you're saying anything I don't know. Oh, apparently I'm live. Oh, that's good to know. Wait. What's your thing? Right. On to channel. See if I can find it. Shorts. Oh, there's no titles to the shorts. There are no titles. I'll come back to you and see if you can tell me what the picture is. Let's come back to you. Oh, from 70s and 80s. Oh, it's called Friends Having Fun, Tara said. Right, let me go back there. And it's definitely a short. For my friend, music I grew up with. Oh, is it on Tom Girl City Squad shorts? Because most of them haven't got a title. Most of them don't have a title. Are we going far back? True Real Friends? No. There you go. You're in charge. Oh, you've got a lot of shorts. I forgot what you said it was called now. I've got to go back. Tom Girl City Squad. It's in the shorts. Friends Having Fun. I can't find it. Tell me how many it is. Friends Having Fun. Is it like a long way back? Ah, I found it. Friends Having Fun. Oh, I'm the picture. Oh, I'm just playing it. One sec. Enjoyed that. Yes, I'm sure it's on my channel. She told you that had music in it. Oh, can you hear then what I play? Oh dear. Don't get copyright, but thank you for watching. Right, so you can hear what I've just been playing then, yeah? Oh. Oh dear. No, that's cool. That was really good. Oh, you can hear it. Right, okay. Well, if I do, I do, don't I? I think you can have so many, 2 or 3 or something anyway. So, and I think they've got to find that. And bear in mind, we've been on nearly an hour and a half. Depends how long it's up for, because I think that was probably long actually. But I think if it's so many seconds, it's all right, isn't it, on a short? But anyway, oh yeah, that was fun watching it. It's funny, I was talking about that and just watching it. Yeah, so like we were just suddenly were sitting there and the sock foot and all that. That was really good. That was absolutely excellent. That was probably, yeah, of any live I've ever been on, that was the best. Yeah, that was really cool. Have to do something like that again. That was just so much fun. Really was. Oh dear. I think we need the URL from that actual live. Yeah, we'll have to find that. Don't know if you can play it in the live. No, probably not. I'm not worried. Can hear it, don't you, to get, yeah, thanks. No, I think you get 1 or 2 warnings first, and I've had like it's something else they call it, not copyright, but when someone claims you're using their music when I'm not, and then I know how to deal with that and say, no, I've got permission to use music. But actual strikes, yeah, I think you can have 2 before they do you. I forgot what it was. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, that one, because that would be just great to replay, basically. It was so much fun. That's like a memory. It's definitely a big memory on YouTube, that was. Definitely. It was great. Yeah, I have to do something again. I think it worked as well because we were all on at the same time, which we not often are on together. So go me if you show me content. If only I could find it. The actual live. I can see if I can find it. Yeah, that would be cool. But it's difficult, isn't it, when you've got so many lives? I don't make any note of what happens if something happens. So I'm the same. It's just to find a live. But yeah, if you do ever find it, but that would be great. I'd like to sort of, like when I say something to watch, I do on this on a Monday, I say what to watch on your coffee break, and that would be a good one for people to watch. It's just fun. It is absolute fun. Well, I'm going to go now because it's now 7 o'clock at night. I need to go and have something to eat and spend some time with my hubby. I've had a really fab day, so thanks. And I will see you both very soon. And thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, until next time, Meraki.